What's the fastest you've ever seen someone fail a job interview? 1. I interviewed a job candidate who had immigrated from South Africa and who was incredibly well qualified. I had decided to hire him, but I had not told him that. Thankfully, as I walked him back down to the lobby, he commented to me, "I like the fact that you don't have many mosquitoes here." I replied, "Mosquitoes?" He nodded his head toward two black people who were working on an IT project together and said, "Yes, mosquitoes, they're useless, but you have to hire a few to keep the labor board happy." After he left, I went immediately to HR, handed them his folder, and told them what happened. The HR representative said that the candidate would be flagged for this in the record so that he could never be hired for any position in our company, ever. 2. Young woman a little too casually dressed comes in for an interview for an administrative assistant position. She gets seated and before I can ask a question, her cell phone rings in her handbag. She opens the bag, picks up the cell phone and takes the call. She's chatting away for a few minutes on what is clearly a social call. She looks at me and sees that I'm not happy. She ends the call and puts the phone away. "Me, do you have any other questions?" She, no. Me, well then, thank you for coming in and visiting with us. 3. Before it began, entering the building, I hold the door for 3 people. A woman, a guy, a younger lady. The latter began to berate me, loudly, for my sexist behavior while standing on the threshold. A good minute's worth of verbal effluvia worthy of a post-enema elephant. I let the door go, which she caught, muttering words that started with F as she recovered to walk in. First stop, Office of the Managing Director. Mine. Oops. 4. I was working security, and a woman parked in a reserved parking spot. The person it was reserved for was right behind her, told the woman who parked there that it was her spot. The first woman said that she was there for a job, and didn't have the time to traipse across the parking lot, that she was going to be the personal assistant to Alex, name, because she was going to blow him away at the interview. The other woman handed the first woman her card, and said, "No, you won't, you didn't get the job, I'm Alexandria, name, so you might as well get back in your car and get out of my parking spot." 5. This answer is too easy. 0 seconds. Interviewee walks up to the building, early for their interview, stands on the sidewalk while quickly chewing a new piece of gum, spits gum out against the side of the building and walks into the lobby, is immediately led into the interviewer's office, who is still watching the spit-covered chunk of gum slide down the window of her office. Interview over. 6. Candidate, young white, educated male going for a graduate job, walks in and doesn't even bother to shake my proffered hand, says, "So, who will I be speaking to first? Tell me, who do I need to impress?" Wink wink. No kidding. He winked. He clearly assumed I wouldn't be his boss. He'd be mine as I must be an assistant. Me, young white, educated female, withdraws hand, folds arms, says, "That would be me." Time taken approximately 10 seconds. 7. A 55-year-old male candidate for a job as a software engineer comes into the room filled with 6 people who are to interview him. The people all knowingly look at each other. The only thing they are not sure about is how gently they can get rid of the old fart without hurting his feelings too much. Time to fail the interview, approximately 1 second. Reason age. The candidate of course was me. The young man that ushered me out the front door of the building confessed that he was ashamed of what happened in that room.